opens today in an emergency session of the World Economic Council, attended by the greatest financial wizards of our time, including their chairman, fiduciary J. Blurt.
Gentlemen, we're face to face with disaster.
Say on, fiduciary.
Well, as we all know, the real basis for our world economy is not gold.
No.
Not silver.
No.
Not even uranium.
No.
But that solid, everlasting, rock-rib security, the box top.
Vive la box top.
It therefore pains me to tell you, gentlemen, that someone, somewhere, somehow is counterfeiting box tops.
Counterfeiting box tops. Can't a man have faith in anything?
And unless we catch the culprit soon, the economy of the whole world as we know it is doomed.
It will demolish the dollar.
Ruin the ruble.
The franc will fall. Even the drachma will droop.
This fiend in human form must be found.
But how?
We must be on the lookout for anyone who has an unusually large number of box tops.
And when we spot him,
Liquidate him immediately.
At this moment, our agents are everywhere.
suppose it's just somebody who likes to hoard box tops.
Nonsense, old boy. Who'd be stupid enough to hoard box tops?
A good question, that, but the answer was ridiculously simple. For at that moment in the little town of Frostbite Falls, Minnesota,
63,821, 63,822.
How you doing, Bullwinkle?
Oh, hi, Rocky. Just counting my box tops before I take them to the bank.
Boy, you sure have saved a mess of them.
Oh, I didn't save them all. I inherited some from my Uncle Dewlap.
He left you box tops?
Yeah, and 14 miles of string, too. Oh, he was a saving fool.
How many are there, Bullwinkle?
Well, I just got up to, buttermilk. I lost count.
Why don't you let the bank count it for you?
Hey, that's a good idea.
and a little while later, the boys were trundling a wheelbarrow full of box tops into the Farmers and Swineherds National Bank. The clerk took one look at them and ran to the president's office.
Mr. Fremley, can I see you a minute?
Arbogast, please. Can't you see I'm foreclosing a mortgage?
But it's an emergency, sir.
Box tops?
Oh, barrow full.
Come on. Oop. Please, madam, you're getting my spat soggy.
Could we have a little service, please?
Why, yes, certainly, sir. Arbogast, call the police, the FBI, my wife.
I'd like to start a box top account with your bank.
Why, yes, sir. What kind? Just checking?
No, I really mean it.
Meanwhile, a bevy of law enforcement officers were converging on the bank.
Okay, when I give the word, we grab him.
Is he really dangerous, Chief?
Anybody who would counterfeit box tops would do anything.
Gee.
So if he makes one funny move, let him have it.
There you are, my life savings.
How much is there?
Looks like millions.
Yeah, or even thousands.
Hear that? That's our man, all right.
You mean Moose?
Yeah, careful now.
What are you doing with that empty bag, Bullwinkle?
Oh, I just can't resist popping them, Rock.
That sure gonna disturb the other people in the bank.
Oh, they won't care. Here goes.
Stop, Bullwinkle!
Boy, they're sure touchy.
Get down, Bullwinkle!
It's okay, Rocky. I'm a depositor. Boy, my credit rate must have gone down.
This is the police. We know you're in there.
You can't fool them fellas, can you?
Come out with your hands up.
Okay.
And when Bullwinkle emerged, he was quickly shoved into a patrol wagon and whisked away.
I'll send you my address as soon as I get settled, Rock.
Meanwhile, in an old brownstone house in the middle of a large city, a mysterious figure worked over a printing press.
1, 2, 3, a liri, 4, 5, 6, a liri, 7, 8, 9, a liri, 10, a liri, box top.
Yes, unbelievable though it may seem, the box top counterfeiter was really Boris Badenov, that notorious no-goodnik, that venal villain, that delinquent demon, that...
It's no use. Flattery will get you nowhere.
Boris, darling, next load of box tops is ready to roll.
Very well, Natasha. Let's go.
And Boris and Natasha dashed to their friendly neighborhood grocer to carry out their fiendish plan.
Hello. You are my friendly neighborhood grocer.
That's me, little fella.
You are giving away atomic-powered roller skates?
Yep, with 16 box tops. You got 16 box tops?
I got 16 million box tops.
And a short while later, Boris left with the store's entire supply of atomic-powered roller skates. Of course, that meant that there were none to give to the children who came for them later.
Come on. You a friendly neighborhood grocer, aren't you?
Yes, but
It's a jet, that's what.
Let's go to our friendly neighborhood druggist instead.
Too late. Boris had already gone to his friendly neighborhood druggist, his friendly neighborhood hardware dealer, and even his friendly neighborhood lumber and feed store. In one day, there wasn't a store in town that could redeem box tops. Of course, the kids got hopping mad. Juvenile protest meetings were organized. Pint-sized pickets paraded in front of every store. As a result, business plummeted. And at the World Economic Council, panic reigned.
Look at that stock report. Friendly Neighborhood Grocer Inc. down 15 points.
Friendly Neighborhood Druggist Preferred down 22.
It's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Hold on. Here's a report from one of our agents. Hello?
What does it say?
Yes, good. They've got the counterfeiter. Yay!
Who is it, fiduciary?
Some person named Bullwinkle, I think.
Man or a woman?
He claims to be a moose.
Sure enough, at that moment, Bullwinkle was at police headquarters undergoing some very tough questioning.
Okay, where'd you get all those box tops?
Well, I eat a lot of cereal at breakfast.
85,000 boxes full.
Well, I like a snack before going to bed, too.
How come you never turned them in?
Couldn't make up my mind what I wanted.
What do you think, Chief?
He's either a criminal mastermind or a stupid bird brain.
Do I get a choice?
The only choice you'll get, Moose, is between 10 and 20 years.
You can't do that to my pal.
Watch carefully.
Gee, Bullwinkle, maybe they can.
Can they? Don't miss our next episode, Calaboose Moose, or The Crime of Your Life.
Sunset, that time of day when the tired Mountie sits down to dinner and gets his just desserts. And just what does the tired Mountie do after dinner? Well, if he's anything like Dudley Do-Right, champion of the oppressed and all-around goody two-shoes, he goes for a swim in the river.
Last one in is a rotten egg.
Which is just what he had eaten for dinner. The rest of his fellow Mounties remained in the dining hall, however. For you see, this was the middle of winter, and the river was anything but swimmable. By the time they got him out, Dudley's warm outlook on life had cooled considerably.
That ice is certainly thick.
So is your head, Dudley.
The vision of loveliness administering first aid to our hero is the haunting and ever-popular Nell Fenwick. She and Dudley have been engaged for 22 years.
You need someone to take care of you.
I have my horse.
You need a woman.
What is a woman?
I am a woman, Dudley, and I have decided to let you marry me.
10 minutes later, they stood before the preacher.
And if there is anyone present who objects to this union, let him speak now.
The gentleman about to object is Dudley's lifelong enemy, the malevolent Snidely Whiplash.
I don't know what it means, but I object.
Whiplash, you cur. So you would ruin my wedding, eh?
As a starter, yes.
Dudley picked up the thing nearest to him, which happened to be Nell, and threw it.
Aha! I have her, and you shall never get her back, or any other part of her.
Quick, Do-Right, give chase.
What? And miss all this swell food?
Far above Cayuga's waters sat Snidely Whiplash's sawmill, scene of many a tragedy.
Why are you doing this, you devil?
Because, Miss Fenwick, beneath this black exterior, there lies a mustard plaster. And over the mustard plaster, there hangs an asafoetida bag. On it, imprinted in pica, are the words, Whippy loves Nellie. What I'm trying to say is, I love you. Well, let's say I like you a lot.
But I despise you.
You won't be mine?
Never.
Well, if I can't have you, neither can Do-Right.
He tied Nell to a log, pulled a lever, and started her on her way to the teeth of a giant saw. Fortunately, the conveyor belt was in need of oiling, and the trip was a slow one.
I must get word to Dudley.
Nell was in luck, for as Whiplash stepped out of the back door, a mailman stepped through the front.
One of them new weight-reducing machines, ma'am?
Quick, sir, are you en route to the Mountie post?
No, but I'm a-going there.
Taking a pencil, she scrawled the word help on a sheet of paper, stuffed it into an envelope, addressed the envelope to Dudley Do-Right, then fainted from the exertion. 2 days later at the post, Nell's father, Inspector Fenwick, chatted with our hero.
I haven't seen Nell lately.
Come to think of it, I haven't either.
Perhaps she's visiting your sister.
Does she have a sister?
No, but Nell's a strange girl.
At that moment,
I ran all the way from Whiplash's sawmill. I have an urgent letter for Constable Do-Right.
It's from Nell. I'd know her penmanship anywhere.
Yes, it's from Nell, all right.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
That would be against the law, sir. You see, there isn't a stamp on the envelope.
And there you have the reason why Dudley rode to the sawmill, dashed inside when Nell was still on her way to the saw, talked her into sticking a stamp on the envelope, dashed outside the sawmill, rode all the way back to the post, and said to the inspector,
It's from Nell, sir. She needs help.
Well, stand there, Do-Right. Don't just do something.
It took them an hour and a half to straighten out that last line, but eventually Dudley was on his way to the rescue. Would he make it in time?
Oh, save me, save me! Somebody save me!
Don't go all to pieces, Nell. Wait about 5 seconds.
It looked like Nell Fenwick's wick was about to be extinguished when...
The jig is up, Whiplash.
Dudley, the saw! Pull the lever!
He pulled the lever all right, but the one that said free-wheeling. The saw rotated madly, broke free of its moorings, and ate its way around the mill.
I created a Frankenstein.
Within 5 minutes, the sawmill had been reduced to sawdust. As for Whiplash, he was last seen heading in the general direction of downtown Toronto, closely followed by the saw.
Oh, Dudley, my hero!
Nell, my heroine.
At approximately 11:10 the following morning, every available Mountie gathered on the post parade grounds. Constable Do-Right was to receive the Canadian Pretty Good Conduct Medal.
Before I pin this on you, Do-Right, when are you and my daughter going to be married?
Oh, I'd say in about 10 years, sir. Unless she gets out before that for good behavior. You see, I had to arrest her for mail fraud. The stamp she stuck on the envelope? Blue chip, sir. Against all regulations.
Now, back to our adventure.
Well, in the Battle of the Box Tops, it looks as if the first round goes to Boris Badenov, for he has succeeded in dumping thousands of counterfeit box tops on the market, cleaning the premiums out of store after store. As a result, box top savers all over the country are seeing their life savings wiped out as their box tops become worthless.
You mean I can't trade these in 25 words or less for an English yo-yo that whistles on the road to Mandalay?
Not even with 50 words or less, Grandad.
You mean my box tops aren't worth anything?
Not a bean, son. There's nothing to trade 'em for.
Gee, 8 years old and I'm a ruined man.
Yes, things were tough all over, especially in the back room of police headquarters, where Bullwinkle was still being questioned.
All right, Moose, are you going to confess or not?
Well, I'd like to, fellas, but I promised my dear old mother
Promised her what?
that I'd never tell a fib.
Okay, Muldoon, put him back in the pokey.
But as Bullwinkle headed for a cell, a voice was heard from outside.
Extra! Box top bad man strikes again! Stores close and Wichita Falls!
Now see what you've done, you monster.
But, Chief, Bullwinkle's been in here all the time.
So?
So how could he be here and in Wichita Falls at the same time?
You aren't twins, are you?
Certainly not. I got enough troubles just being one of me.
Now can we go, Chief?
Nope. This telegram says I'm supposed to turn you over to the World Economic Council.
Economic eggheads, huh?
Some of the biggest brains in the world.
And they want to see flop-headed little me?
You and your buddy.
Come on, Bullwinkle.
And while our friends headed for the airport, those foxy four-flushers, Boris Badenov and Natasha Fatal, were busy counting their ill-gotten gains.
Let's see. 2 warehouses full cowboy hats with real bullet holes.
Check, darling.
3,000 sacks of crocheted hubcaps.
Check, darling.
197-year supply of dental floss.
Check, darling.
Oh, boy, Natasha. We're rolling in vital consumer goods. Just wait till I call Central Control.
But as the gleeful Boris was trying to contact his superior, a fast jet was landing in Washington, and Rocky and Bullwinkle were met by a host of reporters and photographers.
What are you in town for, sir?
I can't see.
Why did the World Economic Council call you?
I can't see.
How long will you be here?
I can't see.
Why can't you say?
'Cause I don't know.
But a short while later, in the office of the World Economic Council, Bullwinkle found out.
Mr. Moose, I understand you are the world's largest collector of box tops.
Well, yes. Of course, I have quite a few cigar bands, too.
Now, with your great knowledge of real box tops, perhaps you can find out just who is making counterfeit box tops and thus ruining world economy.
You want me to...
You and your friend, Rocket J. Squirrel.
Well, why me, Mr. Blurt?
Well, this is the Rocky Show, isn't it?
Of course. I keep forgetting.
But just then the door burst open.
Mr. Blurt, look here.
More bad news?
Yeah, bogus box tops are flooding into Upper What-You-Call-A-Stand.
Upper
What-You-Call-A-Stand?
Where in the world is that?
That's just it. It's a tiny little country that nobody knows about.
Nobody?
Nobody, except the men in this room.
Uh-oh. Gentlemen, one of you is in cahoots with a box top bad bad man.
Impossible.
I think he's right.
Was ist cahoots?
Look, if phony box tops are showing up in what you call us, Dan,
And they are.
and if nobody even knows where it is except you people,
And they don't.
then, ergo, one of you must be sending the counterfeit box tops there.
Brilliant deduction.
Magnifique. What a brain.
And he's my buddy.
We must find out which one of us it is. And I know just the man to do the job.
Who's that?
Our chief security officer. Call him quickly.
Calling Inspector Soames. Inspector Hemlock Soames. Come in, please.
Come in. I am in.
You're the chief security officer?
Hemlock Soames at your service. Your crime is my crime. Allow me to introduce my English assistant, Dr. Watkins.
Cheerio, y'all.
She's English?
From the south of England. You know, way down yonder in Newton Abbot.
Oh, of course.
Now, what's up, gentlemen? Mr. Squirrel thinks that someone in our group is in league with the box-top bad man.
Easy there.
Oh, thanks, old chappy, darling.
Elementary, my dear Watkins.
And I'll bet whoever it is has his counterfeit box tops hidden right in this building, too.
In this building? Impossible.
But, darling,
Cheer up, Dr. Watkins.
I think we ought to search the whole building.
Well, if you insist.
I do insist.
Okay, let's go. Do you think you can find the culprit, Inspector Soames? Buddy, if I can't find him, who can?
well, the squirrel has done it again, Boris.
Duh. How could such a little nebbish have such a big mouth?
The search party looked high and low through the building without finding a thing. For an hour, they searched and finally found themselves on the top floor of the building.
What have you deduced about this case, Mr. Soames?
Simple, old chappie. He's obviously work of criminal mastermind.
Is that Criminal J mastermind?
No, he means it's some mysterious big shop, Bullwinkle.
Oh,
Then we must be on the lookout for an arch fiend.
is that...
No, it's not Arch J fiend.
Just asking.
I still think he has his phony box top somewhere in this building.
Such imagination, eh, Dr. Watkins?
But Hemlock, old bean, that's there.
Shut your English dialect mouth, Dr. Watkins. But we've already searched this building from top to bottom.
Then for a change, let's search it from bottom to top.
We'll go clear down to the basement and start all over again.
Right, Rock. Come on.
And Bullwinkle stalked off toward the elevators.
No, Archie, what's-his-name is going to get the betterment of Bullwinkle Moose.
Oh, I do hope he doesn't try to use the elevator. That's out of order. What?
If I know Bullwinkle, he will. Wait!
If you didn't done it yet, done did it.
Too late, for Bullwinkle at that moment opened the door of the elevator and stepped right into an empty shaft.
Whoa!
Don't miss our next episode, Fall Story, or Adrift in the Lift.
Once upon a time, in a castle high on a hill, lived a rather peculiar king and his beautiful but unmarried daughter. The knights of the kingdom were always seeking the daughter's hand in marriage, which annoyed the king very much. So he consulted with the royal contractor and ordered him to build a mountain of glass. That's right, smooth, shiny glass. Then, with a derrick, he had his daughter hoisted carefully into the air and placed on top of the glass fountain with a golden apple in her hand. Any suitor who could get to the top would gain the hand of the princess and the golden apple. But let's face it, that was going to be a pretty impossible thing to do. But our story is about an enchanted frog, remember? This frog's name was Filbert, and he lived with his mother and brother, Frank, in the forest. Every evening, all the animals would come to hear the frogs sing their song.
There's a little of the frog in all of us, in all of us, in all of us. There's a little of the frog in all of us, no matter who you be.
My, they were a very happy family, until one day when Filbert started to grow. He grew, and he grew, and he grew, until he was the world's only 5'8" frog.
But this means I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. I'm just afraid you'll have to carry on as a duet instead of a trio, for I must seek my fortune in the outside world. You do understand, don't you, Mama? I am an enchanted prince.
You're a big, fat frog who has grown too big for his pond. That's what you are. It's a frog-eat-frog existence in the outside world, Filbert.
Oh, what do you know about it, Mama? After all, you're just a frog. You don't understand royalty.
And so Filbert made his way to the outside world.
Pardon me.
Oh, my goodness. A 5'8" frog.
But I'm not a frog. I'm an enchanted prince. Just because I'm green all over and...
And so, with a brand new suit of clothes, Filbert continued on his way. All this time, the princess had been sitting patiently at the top of a mountain of glass. She still had plenty of suitors, but the mountain was as slippery as ice, remember? And getting to the top was a difficult task indeed. In fact, there were those who claimed it was well-nigh impossible. Still, a princess and a golden apple aren't to be sneezed at, so the suitors kept on trying. But they really weren't very good at it.
That king is a nut. It just can't be done.
Oh, I don't know.
Who are you, stranger? And what are you hiding with that false face?
This isn't a false face. It's my face.
Nonsense. You're up to something. After him, men!
And the knights chased Filbert around the mountain, first clockwise, then counterclockwise, then both ways at once. There was nowhere to go but up. So up Filbert went.
Oh, brave prince, at last you've come. Now I can leave this cold mountain of glass. Remove your false face so that I might see the hero who rescued me. What's that on with, glue?
But, fair lady, this is my real face.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
My father's a nut. He has me sit up here in all kinds of weather, waiting for what? Some frog-faced knight. You can have the golden apple, but I'm leaving.
And the princess leaped off the mountain of glass and fell directly into the arms of the royal contractor who'd been waiting for just this chance. The happy pair ran off to get married. When the king saw what had happened, he was furious. Not only had a mere frog conquered his mountain of glass, but his daughter had run off with a commoner.
I want that frog shot at sunrise.
Uh-oh.
So poor Filbert was sent to the king's dungeon to await the firing squad.
Oh, dear, this is a frog-eat-frog world.
He thought of those happy days when he was just a plain frog, sitting in the sun, playing, singing, jumping.
Jumping! That's it!
The next morning, at sunrise, Filbert was led out to the wall.
Ready! Aim! Fire! By George, men, we obliterated him. There's nothing left of him but his blinking clothes.
Meanwhile, back at the forest, Filbert's mother and brother were waiting sadly. Suddenly, they heard a familiar sound that came closer and closer.
That's Filbert.
Hiya, Mom.
So, Filbert found it was really better to be a big frog in a small pond than a small frog on a big mountain. And besides, who can eat golden apples?
Now, back to Moose and Squirrel.
Last time, you remember, the intrepid Bullwinkle started off to find the box-top bad man, and as his first step, walked right into an abandoned elevator shaft.
Oh, there he goes again.
Again? Does this happen often?
Yeah, but not twice in one day. Courage, Bullwinkle, I'll save you.
That's mighty thoughty of you, Rock.
Bullwinkle, you didn't fall down the elevator shaft.
Was I supposed to?
Isn't the shaft empty?
No, but watch out for that first step. They ought to put up a sign.
Well, what are you standing on?
Oh, nothing much. Just a mess of box tops.
Box tops? Bullwinkle, you've discovered the hiding place.
Where?
Right there.
Sure enough, that abandoned elevator shaft was the hiding place for millions of counterfeit box tops. They were stacked from the basement almost to the top floor.
Marvelous. A remarkable job of detection, Mr. Squirrel.
Thanks, Mr. Blurt. Hey, what's happening to Bullwinkle?
Sure enough, as they watched, Bullwinkle seemed to drop lower and lower in the shaft.
Good heavens, he's shrinking.
Nonsense. Who ever heard of a midget moose?
It is kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
Sure.
But how come my head is bending low?
Somebody must be pulling box tops off the bottom of the pile.
Indeed, somebody was. For down in the basement, Boris and Natasha were shoveling counterfeit box tops into a huge truck as fast as they could.
Boris, darling, I thought this hiding place was foolproof.
Foolproof, yes. Idiot-proof, no.
You got plan, darling?
I always got plan. They don't ever work, but I always got one.
What is this one?
Wait till Squirrel shows up and I tell you.
How you know he'll show up?
You offer you lovely chump, Natasha? I bet right now he's saying, Hokey smog Bullwinkle. I better go down
and see who's at the bottom of all this.
Wait up, Rock. I'll come with you.
And entering the next elevator, Rocky and Bullwinkle started down to the basement.
See, Natasha, here they come now.
All right, darling. Now what's the plan?
You're taking notes?
Of course, darling.
Very well, write this down. Into elevator shaft A, I place can of TNTB. When elevator hits plunger C, it blows up like D.
And where are we when it happens?
Where else? O-U-T. Come on.
And the two villains leaped into their truck and sped off into the night.
Do you think this plan will work, Boris?
Well, there's a first time for everything, Natasha.
And it looked as if this were Boris's lucky day, for at that moment the elevator came down the shaft A toward the explosive B, it struck the plunger C, and the TNT went off like D. But the result was a little different than Boris expected, for the explosion drove the elevator car up the shaft like a rocket.
That's funny. I thought I pushed the down button.
With a crash, the car burst through the roof and zoomed into the air.
Look, up there, in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's an elevator.
And as the horrified populace watched, the elevator with our two friends aboard disappeared into the clouds.
Boy, they sure got a lot of floors in this building.
I got a funny feeling we're not in a building, Bullwinkle.
Well, I'll just open the door and see. Uh-oh.
Gee, we must be 10,000 feet up.
I don't mind that. It's at 10,000 feet down.
And here we go!
Sure enough, the elevator car began to drop through space. Faster and faster it went.
What'll we do, Bullwinkle?
How about pushing the up button?
No, we gotta think.
Rocky, this is no time to take up a new hobby.
Meanwhile, 10,000 feet below, a huge truck roared through the countryside, piloted by the box-top bad man himself, Hemlock Soames, alias Boris Badenov, and his confederate Natasha Fatau.
Boris, darling, your plan worked. Moose and Squirrel are out of the way at last.
You said it, kiddo. If all went well, they should be in orbit by now.
But far from being in orbit, Rocky and Bullwinkle were approaching the Earth much, much too fast for comfort.
Well, I guess this is it, old pal.
It sure is. What?
The end.
Oh,
It's been swell knowing you, Bullwinkle.
it has, hasn't it?
Well, let's not say anything more about the terrible fix we're in. Let's talk about something else.
Anything you say, Rock.
Sure is cold, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like an early fall.
Bullwinkle!
Oh, sorry, Rock.
We had a good show while it lasted, though.
Yeah, it was a big hit.
Please!
I meant we were a smash.
That's even worse. We gotta change the subject.
But, Rock, I'm talking about everyday, down-to-earth...
Oh, never mind. I just hope they catch that Hemlock Soames fella.
Well, at that moment, Fiduciary Blurt, the chairman of the World Economic Council, was on the phone trying to do just that.
No, officer. In a big truck headed west. No, west. That's right.
And what did you say was in the trunk?
Not trunk. Truck. And it's full of counterfeit box tops.
Backstops?
No box tops.
Could you spell it, please?
B-O-X-T-O-P-S.
B-O-S.
X-X. B-O-X.
One more question.
Yes?
How do you make a bee?
Eventually, though, Fiduciary managed to alert the state police, and they started after Boris and Natasha.
Listen, Boris. What's that sound?
It's not the song of the open road, Sweetheart. Look, quick, we're being followed.
Yes, darling, but not very much.
They're too late anyway. Look, on other side of river is state line. Once we cross King's Eggs, they couldn't catch us.
You mean?
Yes, nobody could possibly stop us now.
But at that moment, a little way upstream, a huge object hurtled from the sky and plunged into the water. Yes, it was the elevator car containing our heroes. In a little while, it bobbed to the surface, and Rocky and Bullwinkle peered fearfully out of the top of it.
Is it all over, Rock?
I guess so.
I didn't think it'd be like this.
What wouldn't?
Heaven, of course. How come it's so soggy?
This isn't heaven, Bullwinkle.
It isn't?
No.
In that case, how come it's so cool?
Bullwinkle, we landed in the river. river.
Oh.
And we're drifting downstream pretty fast.
Sure enough, the floating elevator carried our boys nearer and nearer to the bridge just as Boris and Natasha started across. The huge truck rumbled forward, then in the middle of the bridge, pulled to a halt.
Boris, why we're stopping?
Use your little red-rimmed eyes, Natasha. The drawbridge is up. Must be boat coming.
Also, is police coming?
Raskolnikov of all the times for boat to go by. What kind nitwit would go boating at night?
Thanks a bushel there, neighbor.
Natasha, is that miserable moose and squirrel?
Now, Boris, watch your language.
Oh, purity.
Boris, please.
Innocence, honor, virtue.
Boris, there is a lady present.
I can't help it, Natasha. When I get mad, I'm liable to say anything.
We better go, darling. Or would you rather stay here and entertain the guests?
But we can't leave truck here. What will Central Control say?
I don't know. But if we're arrested, I know what judge will say.
What's that?
20 years.
You forget I'm professional villain. You think I would run away, desert my post?
Yes.
You're right. Let's go.
And the two fugitives leaped over the side of the bridge just as the police arrived on the scene.
That's the truck, Captain.
Yeah, but those crooks got clean away.
No, not quite clean, for on a girder under the bridge, dirty and disheveled, huddled Boris and Natasha. Meanwhile, our heroes, still afloat in a runaway elevator car, were drifting nearer and nearer the open sea.
This looks like real trouble, Bullwinkle.
Good. I hate that make-believe kind.
Yeah, but we're drifting out to sea. Who knows where we'll wind up?
That is bad.
Sure.
'Cause we didn't send a change of address card to the post office.
But though our heroes didn't know it, they were under observation at that very moment from a Coast Guard station at the mouth of the river.
What do you make of it, Carruthers?
I don't know, Commodore. I've never seen a craft like that before.
Let me see. Uh-oh. Carruthers, you fool! That's a submarine.
Submarine?
Certainly. Look at that silhouette. It's just like this one, see? That's a conning tower.
But what's that on the top, sir? That thing that looks like antlers.
Antlers? Carruthers, you've been on the beach too long. That's their radar antenna.
But, sir...
Gunnery Division, target bearing 250. Prepare to fire.
Bearing 250.
250.
And the muzzles of an enormous shore battery swung ponderously toward our heroes and their makeshift vessel.
Bullwinkle, there on the shore. It's an American flag.
I'm already standing at attention, boss.
No, that must be a Coast Guard station. Hey, ahoy!
It is us, Rocky Squirrel and Bullwinkle Moose.
Fire!
Hey, it's us, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I wonder why they're shooting at us.
Must be from a rival network.
Well, they missed us twice.
Yeah. Well, third time's a charm.
And Bullwinkle was all too right, for the next shell was right on target.
Bullwinkle, we're sinking.
You have certainly confirmed my suspicions, Rock.
Hey, help!
Looks like he's sinking, Commodore.
Nonsense, Carruthers. He's merely submerging. Get a sub-chaser out there and depth bomb him right away.
And a moment later, a fast vessel shot through the water toward our heroes.
They must have seen us, Rock. They're sending out a boat to pick us up.
It's going awful fast for a pickup boat, Bullwinkle.
Yes, the sub-chaser rode right past our friends, and as it did, fired two huge depth charges from its stern.
I wonder what those cans are.
Well, this is a heck of a time to be putting out the garbage.
The two charges sank beneath the river, and then as our heroes floated over them, went off with a roar. Well, is this the soggy finish of the whole ugly mess? Be sure to be with us next time for Water on the Brain, or the Deep 6 and 7/8.
Oh, by George, that's a good one.
What's so funny, Pop?
Oh, it's you, Junior. Well, I'm laughing at a joke, that's all.
Somebody came by and told you a joke, huh?
No, nobody came by. I heard the joke 2 years ago.
And you're still laughing at it?
Well, I just got the punchline, that's it right there.
Look, I don't want to sound disrespectful, Dad, but aren't you a little slow? I mean, 2 years.
Now, wait a minute, son, wait a minute. You're forgetting one of my most popular proverbs. He who laughs last, laughs best.
I smell a fable coming up.
Which reminds me of a fable.
Yeah, you see?
Not too far away and not too close either. There was a desert.
The driest, most uninhabited piece of real estate you ever saw. Outside of the sand, the only thing that moved was 2 jackrabbits who were prospecting for gold.
Hey, look at that, Charlie. You know what that is? That is high-grade dirt.
Dirt?
Dirt. But don't you worry, old pal. One of these days we'll strike it rich. Come on, let's get some water.
The only wet spot in the entire desert was a small outdoor restaurant operated by an industrious mule. The only thing the mule sold was water, which he procured from a nearby well.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. And how are we today?
We are hot and dry.
So give us each a pitcher of water.
I would like to comply very much with your wishes, but so far you have drunk 80 pitchers of water and you haven't paid me a cent.
Look, we told you we'd pay you when we hit gold, didn't we? Besides, Charlie has got a present for you.
He has? Oh, well, that's different. Here's your water. Where's my present?
Here.
He fell for it. He fell for it. Hey, that was a good one, Charlie.
And the following day found the jackrabbits back on the job. And just like the day before, they eventually wound up at the mule's restaurant.
No, I regret to say you get no water unless you pay for it.
Look, Mule. Charlie's awful sorry about the cigar joke yesterday. Ain't you, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, to make up for it, I went into town and I bought you a real good one. Here.
Well, I suppose it would be silly of me to hold a grudge. Very well. You can have your water today. Are you sure this cigar is good?
It's good, all right. Good and powerful.
You did it, Charlie. You did it. You went and fooled them again.
Now, on the following day, a very strange thing happened. Acting on a hunch, the 2 jackrabbits took a sample of dirt into the assayer's office and were told it contained not only gold, but silver, uranium, and even lanolin. And they were rich.
That's right, Mule. Me and Charlie are billionaires.
Here, have a cigar.
No, you don't.
Look. Flem and me are leaving for France. And before we go, we thought we'd try and make up for all the nasty tricks we played on you.
No cigars, please. Just pay me the money you owe.
Mule, you hurt me, honest.
Oh, very well. But I warn you. Say, this is good.
I told you. Well, Flem, let's go.
You know, I'm kind of proud of you, Charlie. For a minute there, I thought you was going to give that mule another exploding cigar.
Oh, fun's fun, Flem, but after all...
Well, sir, no one can have more fun in Paris than 2 jackrabbits, especially if they're rich.
Ah, this is what I call real living. By the way, how long have we been here?
2 years and 11 days.
Ah, this is living all right.
Sure is. Only we better go a little easier on our money.
How much have we got left?
$1.50.
Well, the spree was over, and there was nothing left to do but to return to the desert and dig for more gold.
This is hard work. Let's quit and get some water.
Nice to see you, Mule. By the way, I brought you a present all the way from Paris. Here.
The mule took one look at the cigar and promptly headed for parts unknown. As for the jackrabbits, they decided to get their own water. But can you imagine their surprise at finding the well empty?
Hey, Mule, come back.
Let us out of here.
So the mule had the last laugh after all. And that's why I say, he who laughs last, laughs best.
Gee, that's a swell fable, Pop. And a pretty good moral, too.
Yeah, only a pretty good one?
Well, I can think of a better one.
All right, let's have it.
You never miss the waiter till the well runs dry.
You never did? Oh, Junior.
Now, it's time to get back to our story.
Well, our heroes have certainly had some terrible shocks in more ways than one. For just as they were about to be rescued by a Coast Guard ship, the vessel tossed a couple of death charges at them. Rocky and Bullwinkle had disappeared. At the Coast Guard, jubilation reigned.
Good show, Carruthers. They're gone.
Thank you, sir.
Send this message to Washington. Sighted sub, sank same.
But, sir, somebody already said that.
Nonsense. If they liked it once, they'll love it twice.
Yes, sir.
But just then, there was a splintering crash as something flew in through the window. Something with antlers.
On top of something with an aviator's helmet.
Selma.
It's a moose and a squirrel, Admiral. They must have been blown here by the depth charge.
Then they're enemy agents. Seize them.
And our heroes were quickly subdued.
I was pretty subdued when we started.
All right, you. What was the name of your submarine?
Submarine? Hokey Smoke.
Got that, Carruthers? We sank the Hokey Smoke. What language is that?
It's American, Commodore, and we're not from any submarine.
No, we were blown out of a 100% all-American elevator car.
An elevator car on the river?
It's a long story, Commodore.
And pretty involved, too.
But I saw your conning tower with a radar mast.
Commodore, look. The antlers. You sank a moose.
Oh, fudge. Pshaw, drat, and other salty expressions.
Pretty strong talk there, Commodore.
But I've already sent a telegram. Sighted, sub, sank, same. What am I going to do?
About 10 years, I think, sir.
No, wait. I got an idea.
Oh. Fine, wonderful. Send a correction to Washington. Mistake in previous telegram. Should have read, sighted slob, sank, same.
Well, that's more like it.
So can we go now?
Of course you can, little fellow.
And our heroes were free to leave, which they did post-haste. Meanwhile, Boris and Natasha were still huddled under a bridge, while above them the state police emptied their truck of counterfeit box tops.
This sort of just about bust a box top racket, eh, Chief?
Not so long as they still have their printing press, they can turn out another batch as big as this in no time. Natasha, you hear? We could run off another 4 million bogus backstops.
But they will be on the lookout for us, darling. We won't be able to use them.
Who wants to use them? If we still got backstops, we don't have to explain losing them
Don't say it, Boris.
I got to central control.
But if we try to print more, they will put us in jail.
Natasha, which you are more scared of, United States government or central control?
Let's go to press, darling.
And the two frightened villains made their way off the bridge and into the middle of town, where in the basement of a shabby brownstone house they set to work to turn out 4 million bogus box tops. But at that very moment, not too far away, Rocky and Bullwinkle were deep in thought.
Bullwinkle, how you going to find those box top bandits in a big city like this?
Box tops. How about disguising ourselves as 2 boxes of breakfast food?
Bullwinkle.
Regular and family size.
No.
We call ourselves Reg and Fam, and then
No. It has to be something terribly clever and smart.
Well, that leaves me out.
What we need is a brilliant idea. Something tricky, clever, and subtle.
How about putting an ad in the paper?
Nah, Hey, that's it, Bullwinkle.
I knew I'd think of it.
Well, you sure did.
Yeah. What was it again?
We'll advertise. Have some cards printed up.
You mean like that hitchhiker fella? Have some, will travel?
Sure. And we'll offer a reward for information about the box top bad man. How much money do you have, Bullwinkle?
Well, you are in luck, Rocky. I just happen to be loaded.
And our two heroes pooled their entire fiscal resources, a grand total of 27 cents, and a hand-carved skate key.
Well, it's not much, but it's all we have.
And that skate key is a real antique.
Yeah,
and they don't make them anymore, you know.
Yeah, but...
Nobody locks their skates these days.
Yeah, but now we gotta get somebody to print us up some reward posters.
Hey, Rocky, we're in luck. Looky here in this basement.
Looks like a print shop.
I'll knock on the door.
You sure everything will be all right this time, darling?
Of course. Moose and Squirrel found last hiding place strictly by accident.
Accident?
Sure, Mike. Couldn't happen again in a million years. Especially since we blew them up with change of...
Howdy, Mr. Printer. Hello, Miss Print. I'd like to...
It's the moose! Oh, Natasha, what have I done to deserve this?
Well, you...
Don't tell me! Just send me one of those sticks dynamite.
And a moment later, Bullwinkle rejoined Rocky, who sat on the curb designing a reward poster.
What'd he say, Bullwinkle?
He's a little busy right now, but he got me a cigar anyways.
What kind?
Let's see. It's a dynamite.
There is no such cigar.
Oh.
Besides, you don't smoke.
Hey, that's right. I better give it back to him. Hey, here's your cigar back. I forgot I don't smoke. Nobody answered. I'll just leave it for him.
And Bullwinkle slipped the sizzling dynamite through the mail slot in Boris's door.
There! That ought to take care of everything.
And it did. The entire building blew up, completely destroying the headquarters of the box top ring and showering the city with millions and millions of box tops.
Eddie, look, it's raining box tops.
Box tops? Oh, boy, we're rich, rich! Yay!
And it was true. Every kid in town was soon the proud possessor of more box top premiums than he ever knew existed. And Rocky and Bullwinkle were given medals and acclaimed heroes by everybody in town.
Yay!
Almost.
Boo!
Don't be sourball, Boris. Look at those happy, smiling faces.
I am looking. That's what makes me sourball.
Well, we're heroes again, Bullwinkle.
Yeah, and it sure makes a fella uncomfortable.
Just 'cause they pinned a medal on your coat?
Rocky, this isn't a coat. They pinned the medal on my own personal chest.
And our heroes rode painfully into the sunset and toward their next hair-raising adventure. Be sure to be with us next time for further adventures of Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
Continue the fun. Build your own collection of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yes, the spirit of Moose Mania is everywhere and has everyone running, riding, or rocketing to collect all 6 video volumes.
I see you got yours.
Yes, incredibly, there are 6 volumes in all.
Oh, boy, have you forgotten the plot again?
In a word, you said it.
That's 3 words.
I'm a heavy tipper.
More of Rocky and Bullwinkle's hilarious gang of outrageous comic characters. More of that misguided Dudley Do-Right of the Mounties. More of that dastardly duo, Boris and Natasha. And still more of those slightly askew, fractured fairy tales. Yes, for those who grew up watching them, for those who never outgrew them.
Yes, yes.
And for those who are growing to love them, what more could you possibly ask for than Mona Moose, Birth of Bullwinkle, Vincent Van Moose, Blue Moose, La Grande Moose, and Canadian Gothic. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Once you collect one, you'll just have to have them all.